Hi, it's Ntabeleng here again. Welcome to another Speak to Inspire video. In this video, we'll be talking about how to make your speech or presentation a little bit more juicy. But before we get into this video, please check out the link above to see more videos like this if this is your kind of content. Now, let's get back to number one, vocabulary. You can use just one bombastic word, and maybe there'll be one or two people in the audience who will know what that word means and understand the context of it. But the trick is, for those who don't know what the word is that you're using or the meaning of the word that you're using, you can continue using the same word throughout your speech to give that audience the context of the word that you're talking about, and bam! One, you would have taught the audience a new word. Two, you would have captured the audience's attention from even just, oh wow, what does that word mean? That's such an interesting word. I've never heard that word before. So that's just one way of making your speech juicy. However, you do need to be careful of not making too many of those words into your speech or adding too many of those words into your speech to avoid the whole audience being confused. What is this person actually saying? And two, figures of speech. This is my favorite way of making a speech or presentation juicy. Now, we're only going to cover three figures of speech today, which is onomatopoeia, similes, and an anaphora. One, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is using the sound of the thing that you're talking about. So you could say the car crashes into the tree, or the bees buzzing around the little kid. So it's using that sound to have the effect of what you're talking about. Number two, a simile. A simile is comparing two different things using the words as or like. For example, you can be saying, her eyes were as blue as the deep ocean. It's usually best to use a simile in maybe when you're having a descriptive speech where you're trying to paint a picture for the audience, or even in presentations when you're trying to help them imagine whatever you're trying to present. And lastly, but most definitely not least, number three, anaphora. Anaphora is when you use the repetition of words or phrases in a group of sentences and at the beginning of these sentences. Here's an example I found online. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. So as you can see, it was is the phrase that is used at the beginning of every sentence. This is usually nice to use maybe either at the beginning of your speech to paint a certain picture, or at the end of your speech or presentation to conclude everything that you have said. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, as well as check out our other videos that we have on here about how to improve your public speaking. Thank you. Bye.